think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined. But we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
Detroit has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Prez. Last game out, we saw him score 42. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Here's James. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Ivy. Lays it up and banks it in. Ivy's got his third basket on the night right there.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Lakers trail by 3. Vincent outside. And here's Doncic outside. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. The Pistons have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's Prez. He's got 5. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Pass to Prez. The shot no good. Some solid defense from James. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. And great rebounding from your small forward can be such a difference maker. So let's see who in that position has run the boards over the last month. LeBron James, number 1.
There are some good rebounders at the small forward position. He's extraordinary on the glass.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. The Pistons lead by 3. Here's Cunningham. Good on the 13-footer.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 7-point differential. And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 11 points.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Prez, guarded by Doncic. Here's Prez. Harris outside. 4 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And it's Prez missing. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Here's Vincent. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Detroit has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Ivy passes to Prez. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's James. Uses the glass on the layup. James has got his second bucket of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Harris outside. Pass to Prez. Duran with a screen on Doncic. And he drives in. Prez, that's good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The Lakers trail. Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Thanks, Brian. Out in Charlotte, the news has just surfaced about the Hornets trade with the New York Knicks. They've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim and he can get out on shooters. He just has so much energy on that side of the floor. It changes what you can do defensively, and that by itself can make all the difference.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. Here's Prez. 7 points in the game. Goes up from the top of the key. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Give him 8.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit.
Substitution, number 9, Thompson.
So it's Los Angeles now. Doncic finds Vanderbilt. Now here's Vincent. There's the 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Here's Prez. Pass to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. Releases. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Cunningham's got 10.
Capable of scoring from a lot of levels. When you guard Cade Cunningham, you're going to have to make a choice. This time they chose wrong.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Down low. Pass to Prez. Back to Cunningham. Goes back up. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Prez in their last game against the Suns played some superb basketball. He contributed 42 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Thompson's shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to James. Hayes with a screen on Ivy. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
You figure they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The first one falls. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Goodwin's checked in for the Lakers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Pistons lead by 4. Schroeder passes to Stewart. Here's Prez. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Beasley. Left side Schroeder. Thompson with a screen. 19-footer. And again, it's Detroit converting.
And Schroeder just one of those guys with his speed, extremely difficult to guard. He gets the screen, uses the quickness, advantage, Dennis Schroeder.
Now here's Vincent. Last game for him, he picked up 10. James, a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Goodwin. Outside Vanderbilt. Takes a 3. Drains the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Detroit has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Prez. He's covered by Vincent. Beasley, pass to Thompson. Here's the pick. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And that play sets up Thompson well, and he does not hesitate to finish the job.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. Schroeder against James. Right side Vanderbilt. James outside. And Los Angeles another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Thompson outside. Out to the wing. Prez, the pass to Beasley. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Coming right back with a 3 of his own. That's Beasley.
Pass to Vanderbilt. The 3. Rebound Detroit. 30 straight for them is incredible. They now only trail the 71-72 Lakers for the longest winning streak in NBA history.
Well, I've been super fortunate to be on some teams that have had some great runs, and I know how hard this can be. You can be so talented, you can be so committed, but you also have to have a few things go your way, and right now, everything going their way.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Pistons ahead. They're up by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Gabe Vincent out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Goodwin in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Here's Prez. He's covered by Vincent, and it's Prez missing.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Here's Reeves. Schroeder with a rebound. Detroit leading by 5. Inside. Here's Harris. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. And for the Lakers, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Reeves. And he drops it in from the low post.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
To the middle. Here's Stewart. And good. Off the lead pass that time. Stewart's got his first basket.
Quite simply, Isaiah Stewart is a force.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Lets the three fly. Goodwin, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And it's Prez missing.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Goodwin. Fires the three. The Pistons clear it. Last time they met in Detroit.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Now we'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
From deep, Reeves. And the three-pointer goes. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Prez. 7 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. From the corner. The rebound by Detroit. Harris has got 4 rebounds now. Beasley outside. Pass to Prez. Jacks up a 3. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Shot is good by Goodwin. Here's Schroeder. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Prez. And again, no good by Detroit.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip.
One of the reasons Beasley's out there, they expect him to sink the 3 and spread the floor.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Goodwin. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Goodwin's got 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Harris's shot is good.
This is a strength of Tobias Harris, finding good rhythm now in the mid-range shot.
Vincent outside. Left side, Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Outside Vanderbilt. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Detroit. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for them.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Pass to Vincent. On the wing, Reeves. This one for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Prez. 3-pointer. Vincent grabs a miss. Here's Goodwin. 5 points in the game.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. LeBron comes in for Goodwin. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. Here's Doncic, coming off a 28-point game against Sacramento.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most all-star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Pass to Doncic. From downtown, Doncic delivers from range.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Malik Beasley.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
And he drops the first. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And the Lakers making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of a few guys in that category.
The Lakers lead by 4. From deep. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Pass to Ivy. Over James. Here's Duran. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Here's Finney-Smith. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. And there it is for him. Harris has got 7 points.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Goodwin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hachimura. Up and in from the low block. And the Lakers lead by 2. And the Pistons shooting just 32% here in the second. Back to Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Duran, one of the league's most powerful players. He doesn't mess around close to the basket.
Outside, Finney-Smith. On the wing, Hachimura. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Down low. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And Hachimura at 6'8", no problem for him to get up.
Beasley, pass to Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Duran. That shot is off. Good D by Finney-Smith. Here we go. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Goodwin. Ivy defends. Now Hachimura. Here's Goodwin. Over Ivy. And the shot no good. A bit short. The Pistons trailing. Harris passes to Duran. Cunningham outside. Duran with a screen on Doncic. And here's Cunningham outside. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And Kay doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
Hachimura finds Doncic. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Detroit has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And it's Cunningham missing. And the Lakers shooting about 47%. A nice number. Here's Doncic. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Doncic taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Goodwin. Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. Waters comes in for Beasley. Doncic hits them both. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Duran. Ivy up top. Checked by James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Ivy has no fear when it comes to getting inside. He's got a strong frame and doesn't mind taking contact when he has to.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
No good on the second free throw.
A shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Thompson.
Well, the compromised defense happened because of the attacking mentality of Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura is one of those guys who you're assured of as putting in the work in the offseason. I mean, his shot has gotten a little bit more accurate, and the confidence that he plays with continues to grow.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duran.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duran did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. That three's off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Thompson. That shot, no good. Hachimura with the defensive effort. The Lakers in the lead. On the wing, Reeves. Back to Hachimura. James outside. James from distance. Easy work.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Back to Cunningham. Good D by Doncic. The Lakers lead by 4. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Hachimura outside. Pass to Reeves. Off with the layup. Detroit has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Cunningham looking it over. Oh, what a move by Cunningham inside.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Lakers on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on the diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it. By being more active and more physical than the other team.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's Doncic. Setting the floor for Detroit. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Then there's Ivy. Then there's Kate Cunningham. And it's Prez in at the 2. Doncic outside. There's the triple. Again, Doncic missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. And here's Doncic. Clock at 6. Hachimura finds Reeves. Fires in the triple. Reeves has got 10.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Prez. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover. With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Oh, LeBron, just too much to handle inside.
And LeBron's still a force inside. Size, athleticism, it's all still there.
Harris passes to Prez. Harris, a screen on Reeves. Pass to Duren. Here's Prez. Now here's Cunningham. Guarded by Doncic. From 8 feet. Down low, Cunningham.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
Outside Reeves. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Prez. Off target from outside.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Detroit. Pass to Prez. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
No problems knocking that one down. Doncic has got 23 points.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Pistons trail by 8. Cunningham outside. Pass to Prez. Back to Cunningham. From outside the arc. Cunningham attacks for 3.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You've got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Hachimura outside. Doncic with it. And here's Reeves outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Duren. Good. Duren's got 8 points.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
And here's Hayes. Ivy defends. Hayes misses. Pistons trail by 6. Ivy with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Harris outside. Out left to the wing. Cunningham outside. Pass to Prez. Back to Cunningham. There's a screen. And the Pistons, another 3.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Hachimura ready, had that shot lined up.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. The 3 is up. And Detroit another 3.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
On the wing, Hachimura. Here's the 3. Duren with the rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, Tobias, too strong. Gets inside, not going to be denied.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
James outside. Off the mark there with a 3. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Reed. For the lead. And no good. Some solid defense from Hayes. Reeves against Harris. And here's Doncic outside. Doncic! 3 ball from the corner is good.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Reed passes to Prez. Sasser outside. Over Doncic. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Doncic. Launches a 3. Detroit with a rebound. Harris has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Prez. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 3. LeBron attack mode. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Holland, he's checked in for Harris.
It feels like there's been a crossover where basketball fans over the past 2 seasons are really appreciating the longevity and greatness of LeBron James.
Sasser knocks down the triple. Sasser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Shot is good by Reeves.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Here's Prez. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
From deep, here's Doncic. And Reed pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the right side, here's Prez. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Prez has got 17.
Not exactly what coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Reeves, the pass to James. Off target with the 3. Detroit has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the 3rd quarter. To the inside. To the left wing. James with a steal. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Thompson, he's checked in for Fontecchio.
Thompson.
The Lakers in the lead. That's tipped. Doncic left side. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Detroit. Prez has got 4 rebounds now. For the lead. Doncic pulls down the board.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Shot's good by James.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
To the left side wing. Here's Prez. 17 points in the game. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. James passes to Doncic. Counted from distance. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Here's Prez. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Prez has got 10 points in just the second half. The Lakers shooting around 45% since the break. Outside Vanderbilt for 3. Detroit with a rebound.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Sasser. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Doncic. 3-pointer. The shot won't fall. Well, the Pistons shooting the ball at 48% so far. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's 3-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become 3-point contests.
Well, you look at Cunningham. He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out 3-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the 3-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
And the Lakers shooting at about 44% so far. Reeves finds Doncic. Back to Reeves. Here's Goodwin. Puts up a three. Prez grabs the board. Prez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Sasser outside. Pass to Prez. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 7. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Prez. The 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Offline with a 3.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Here's Stewart. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Reeves. Fires the 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Holland. To the wing on the left. Prez. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Finney-Smith. The 3 is up. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson outside. Out to the right wing. The shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Prez has got 12 points now in the quarter.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Stewart, a screen on Reeves. Here's Prez. The shot off that time. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Goodwin in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Hachimura, a pass to Goodwin. Vincent outside. Takes the 3. Duran with the rebound. Pistons trail by 8. Ivy, right side. Here's Prez. The 3-pointer off the mark.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Shot is good by Goodwin.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Prez. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
And the call will be against Kate Cunningham. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to James. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pistons trail by 8. Now Cunningham inside. Here's Prez. It's rebounded by Goodwin. Goodwin's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Vincent. Buries it from 3. And the Lakers lead by 11.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. From the arc. Duren with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Prez, the pass to Duren. There's Cunningham with a three. Nails it from three. Cunningham's got 11 points here in the second half.
Yeah, usually Duren is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
Hachimura from long range. Sinks it from distance.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Los Angeles leading by 9. James passes to Vincent. Pass to Goodwin. The three is up. Rebounded by the Pistons. Prez has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that. Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Now here's Vincent. Back to James. The three is up. From the corner, James with the stroke.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league.
Duren finds Thompson. Here's Prez. Launches a three. Hits a three-pointer. Prez has got 6 here in the quarter.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
James passes to Goodwin. Screen by James. Here's Goodwin. He's watched by Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. Goodwin, no good. Pistons trail by 9. Over to the left wing. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Vincent. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thompson left side. And here's Ivy from the arc. Vincent grabs the miss. The Lakers lead by 9. And Los Angeles making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Tobias Harris checked in for Thompson. Cunningham against James. Fires the three. And again, the Lakers no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Vincent. Hachimura outside. Connects from downtown. Hachimura's got 9 points here in the second half.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Prez, that's good.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Goodwin. And here's Vincent. Launches it. And Los Angeles another three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And it's Prez missing. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 10-point game. And the basket by Hachimura.
I feel like Rui has himself locked in and right now making a big impact offensively.
Prez, the pass to Ivy. Duren, the screen from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Ivy's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Vincent outside. Hachimura from long range. Prez grabs the board. Prez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Cunningham. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Cunningham's got 30 points.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham, dropping in the jumper.
Hachimura sets a screen. The three, James sends it home from three-point land.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Pistons trail by 10. Here's Prez. It's rebounded by Goodwin. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. This one for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
On the wing, Ivy. Check by James. Pass to Cunningham. The 3. A retaliation 3 from Cunningham.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. No doubt he's